Good morning, everybody. I hope your weekends went very well for you. Good morning, Eugene. How are you doing? And obviously, we're back with the Long Dark. So, a brief recap, as is my wont. Hi, Dani. Hello, Dani's overlords. How are Peanut and your furry babies doing today? So we are currently in the transfer pass, and I am pretty much looking for an opportunity to get out of it. I kind of have the opportunity to dash into the zone of contamination, but I think I'm just going to head back to the maintenance depot in Broken Railroad and start the manufacturing process of extra weapons. One of them knocked a soda onto your bed. Oh dear. One would think, Danny, that you might have learned not to leave anything knock-overable with liquid content anywhere near your bed, or electronic equipment, or anything vaguely fragile, or inconvenient. Which is another way of saying don't drink soda around cats, I think. Cats shouldn't be drinking soda in bed. No, probably not. Oh, anomalous behavior. They've been hiding it from you. Okay, I can't remember where exactly I was, but I'll find out. So obviously I am making water. Okay. And I am stinky. Why am I stinky? Oh, I'm waiting for Rabbit to cook. Oh, it must be... Yeah, we're getting on for nightfall. And I have enough wood to do things. Ah, that's why I'm making water. There's the coal, some of which I will be leaving behind. Make sure I didn't leave anything lying around. Well, it's a nice day. Freezing cold, of course, but then that's to be expected.
Something's gotta go.
This is going to end up as a crawl back to somewhere. Good morning, Big Fist. I hope you have a good start of the week as well. It would be terribly unfortunate of me to wish otherwise, wouldn't it, really? Ooh. Ah, that was nearly mildly disastrous. Why am I stinky? Probably because I have guts lying around on my person. No, I don't. Why am I stinky? It's very odd. I'm carrying a dead rabbit. I will attempt to explain it. I should take the rabbit skins with me, if not the gut. I... Do you mean the maintenance depot? Yeah, I'm not sure I necessarily agree with that. I don't find it cozy. This is cozy. At least in Stalker or Voyager, it's cozy. Oh, yes. Yeah, it can be. If there's a downside to it right now is there's no big game here in Interloper, and it's colder than I'm used to. But yeah, it's a nice stopping off place. In Stalker, I made this into a sort of base. I had a woodworking bench, I had a meat curing box, that kind of thing. I probably won't do that, assuming I survive till later in the run. Let's see, do I have... I do. I can fix a few things while I think about it. Oh, blast. Never mind. That wasn't fun. I know I've got water purification tablets on me somewhere. Just going to drop off some water, because I don't need all of that right now. I wouldn't know how you'd go about recreating the menu screen here. Wouldn't even occur to me to try. Oops. Ah, excuse me a second while I have a minor panic. I've seen some people do ASMR of the long dark, and I got no idea. Oh, yeah, because of course I've got scurvy wrist, don't I? Well, at least I should resolve the scurvy problem somewhat, because that's my only food at the moment. Forgot to do my usual, which is check my torches. I've never used the spray paint. I don't like the feel that I'm contaminating the landscape. Nope. Yeah, that's a big nope. Not going out in that, unless I absolutely screamingly have to. Oh, right. No, I haven't obviously played the challenges. That needs preparing, but I haven't been here long enough for the rabbits to cure. Let's start arranging the stuff I'm going to be taking with me. At least I've got sticks and matches. Oh, right. Yeah, I haven't been in Interloper long enough to start thinking about decorating. Let's see. Yeah, most of the stuff I'm taking, I want, okay, for those who don't know, is on the way back through the caves. So all the coal that I wanted is on the way back. There should be some... the gut won't have cured, but there's a deer skin. That's a shame I can't make a torch. I do need a bunch of torches, so hopefully we will get a good torch day. Yes.
I might have to drop some gear.
Might have to stop complaining, Mackenzie. Well, I could just sit back and enjoy the break, but... yeah. Alright. Let's make absolutely sure there's nothing I specifically need to do. Oh, well, I can do things like make prepared rose hips. And I can prepare the acorns. Well, that sounds like the airfield. And it is still far too cold. If I can get to where I need to go, I can rest up there. Very glad Eugene now emphasized the importance of having cattails on you. Because apart from rusty pork and beans, that's all I've got. And yes, I know I shouldn't have brought the quality tools or the travois with me. Technically, I should get rid of the teddy bear, but you know, that's like a security blanket. The moment I drop the teddy bear, I will probably die horribly. And I don't mean I don't mean in a oh, let's hug the wolf kind of fashion. Although that was amusing recording that. I really thought the wolf would kill me in one go because I did that recording on Misery, and it didn't. I had to go chasing after the wolf to get it to kill me. Now I'm gonna keep. Well, okay. I'm going to obviously leave most of the wood behind. Ah, this is going to be... I am going to pick up the stuff I want to take with me. Except for the water. Come on. You could do me a favor and warm up a little bit. Yeah, look how fast your body temperature is dropping. That's almost dropping as plummeting. And I more materially botched the ptarmigan hunting. Yeah, well, I do have 28 sticks, but yes, I'll probably take some more. I could always take a nice stick of cedar or fir. Yeah, I know, I'm just doing a sort of gentle wander around before I dash back. I think I've pretty much picked up... Oh, no. Well, that should be about 32 sticks. No, I'm not going to take the scrap metal with me. I'm just going to take the opportunity to drop it off. Do you know, for half a second, I thought somebody had dumped a piano here. Don't ask. Okay, we are getting down to acceptable levels of freezing. Oh, come on, would you please pick up the cedar that I'm so obviously pointed at? I'm going to leave the reclaimed. Oh, I thought I'd pick up reclaimed wood there. Apparently not. Right, let's do a quick warm-up. Oops, sorry. Nope, sorry again. Okay. Yeah, this is a good time to be heading out. And yeah, my first opportunity to head out, to be honest. In a day or so. I'm almost certainly going to have to build a fire on the way and use a match to do it. Well, at some point during this little walk down the railway line, I probably matched the thumbnail for today. Which actually was the intent. Yeah, my favourite stay here was in Stalker when there were 2 or 3 deer in this region. My previous stay in this region had actually been Voyager, and I think there had been just the 1 deer on that particular run. But having 3 allowed me to stay and do things. Why distempered flat cars? Distemper is a dog's disease, I think. Calling them diseased flat cars does not seem quite appropriate. And I think I make that joke every single time I come this way. At some point. Yeah, so we're going to have to light a fire, warm up, grab some torches. Which I need. Hi, joking audits. Early morning catches the worm is a philosophy for the long dark, or do not explain your philosophy, embody it. I can't remember who said do not explain your philosophy, embodied it. It sounds like something that oh, I can't remember. One of the Stoics.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Well, I'm just only going to warm up here. Oh, you're not going to let me light a fire? Oh, you irritating game. Yeah, I'm going to have to use a wood match. I'm not sure that for Interloper I would necessarily say, oh, that might be excess. No, it won't, because I oh, feel free, go ahead and explain yourself. I'm curious.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I mean, I can sort of go into some of the symbology. It's a kind of paint. Didn't know that. Alright, let's grab some torches. This is the real reason for the fire. There is a sort of feeling, I have to admit, in the long dark. It's that you wake up and you go out to see what the weather's like, and it almost sets the tone for the rest of the day. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's probably a valid one, especially right after an aurora. Right.
Too much stuff to carry.
As everybody knows, this is the point at which I typically say something pithy, like, shut up, Mackenzie. I must admit, I would not be inclined to use distemper as a word for disorder. Now that I think about it, I have used it to describe a personality, but it's probably I wonder if the use of distemper to describe disorder or personality is why the disease was called distemper rather than the other way around. I doubt very much it was a type of paint before the name of the dog disease. Oh, this is only mildly creepy. Yeah, excuse me a second. It's okay. I'm not going anywhere. I just need some coffee. Lubricate my vocal cords. Oh, did he? Did you know that, or did you just look it up? Because if I'd said that, it meant I'd have just looked it up, most likely. Otherwise, I wouldn't have led with the dog disease comparison. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other in the end. She just does it in a more feminine fashion. Talking of dog diseases, if anybody's curious, there is one dog disease and a Tasmanian devil disease, which is kind of fascinating. If you... Oh, hang on a second. Oh, right. There is a dog disease which started out essentially as a dog and then became a single-celled parasitic cancer. It's really, really bizarre. If you do a genetic study of it, it is essentially a dog, except that it isn't.
Could end up being useful.
And something similar happened to Tasmanian devils. They also have a single-celled parasitic communicable cancer. It's just a weird thing that happened. So that makes twice that I can think of where we've been able to identify a situation in which a multicellular animal became a single-celled one. Yes, I'm after the wolf. It's food. Never pass up the opportunity for wolf snacks. Where did it go? If anybody sees a dead wolf lying around, please let me know. I can't tell whether it's overlaying its own footprints. And basically went back, followed the same path, or what? No, that looks like a... Oh, come on, where did you go? I want the excuse to light a fire and... Oh, there it is. There's my arrow.
Come on.
At least grab the hide.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
I probably won't take the guts with me. I think the next bit is... I don't think I've got any guts. I'll just drop that. Grab some torches and...
The sun's setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Okay. Oh, this is not going to be good. I think we managed to avoid that wolf on the way here, did we not? He was kind enough not to make an appearance. If this is the cave system, which I hope it is, then that's a good thing. So I need to go there anyway. The game's definition of sheltered when you've got the wind howling past you is a little dubious. On a slightly amusing note, some of you may or may not know that I did because of the weather and it was hot and uncomfortable, I didn't do a Warframe live stream on Friday afternoon, so I did one on Saturday morning. Rather like the thumbnail, to be honest. Now the YouTube experience, I think I've gotten about 11 views total. Well, I had a raid on Twitch and got 41 views during the live stream, and they were very kind enough to hang around for most of it. I did. Where's the... I thought I had to go over there first. But I was setting up for this morning and discovered that particular live stream, since I publicized it, publicized it, whatever, has had 107 views, which I think is a record. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, I have to go through the caves, and I don't remember. Oh, it's around here, isn't it? 107 views for a video is, I think, my record for Twitch. So that turned out to be a rather enlightening little live stream. Thanks for the heads up, Eugene. I would have gone galloping straight through.
I need to drop something.
Don't remember. I think it's this way. Hey Eugene, have you ever seen anybody get lost in a cave to the extent that they run out of torches and flares and end up having to wander around in the pitch darkness? I mean, that would be realistic if nothing else. Oh, mind you, having said that, last time I was here, I ended up stuck. I ended up stuck on these and had to reload. Ah, did they ever get out?
Come on. Come on.
Alright, I'm gonna want the deer hide. I can't take the guts because I'll be too smelly, which is fine, I knew that.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Yeah, I know, you're overloaded, mate. Sorry about that. But look, you've got food for the night. Now, yeah, I imagine that would be the almost the nadir of my existence. Might as well cook some food. Cook some food. Cook some. Water, at any rate. I am definitely going to be overloaded on the way back. Is there something I can... Well, yeah, I'm just going to have to accept the fact that I'm overloaded and make my slow but steady way. Anything I encounter on the way is just going to have to be killed anyhow. Oh! That's not helpful, but... If this was multiplayer, somebody at some unknown time from now will be wandering through here and wonder what on earth is some bit of scrap metal doing in the middle of a cave by a fire. Oh yeah, that's a good one, thank you. I am going to need some decent torches on the way out. I'm going to need a good day on the way back. Because there is at least one wolf. I am wondering whether I should simply dump... No, I don't have enough. They always have a bunch of bad torches. I mean, it's when you just grab them from the fire. I don't have great torches. What I can do though is what I can do is actually use this opportunity to get some decent torches. So I will drop that on. And
All this gear is slowing me down.
I just wasted a match. That was silliness. Okay, that's all right. That should get me to where I'm going. I'm going to have to light a torch, though, in the morning. I don't have enough fuel to get through the night and still have a fire, unfortunately. Let's see. Let me take the opportunity to put down my bedroll. Oh, come on. I know there is a location I can put a bedroll down here. Not on the fire itself, obviously. Actually, it's not far, just down there, isn't it?
It's starting to weigh me down.
Right. Okay, that's minimal, which is good. Yeah, I know. Yes, I definitely could. I do need the rabbit skins and I do need the deer skin, but the wolf skin, no, wolf skin is optional. And I can always get more wolf skins. But the rabbit skins I definitely need. And the deer skin, yeah, definitely need that too, I think. So this is where things get interesting. Yeah, that I can, in fact, drop. I'm only 10 kilos overweight. I'm very glad they don't have a you might cut your fingers while you're doing prep work. What, Warframe or The Long Dark? Also, hi, Humu? Like I say, Warframe isn't on sale, it's free to play. So you must mean The Long Dark. Long Dark's been on sale for a while, I thought. But no, when I was talking about viewership, that was actually Warframe. Well, I don't, unless you're proposing that I abandon the reason for coming here. No, I can still sprint. Now, they put The Long Dark on sale. Oh, grief, when was it? Last year sometime. I know this because I started Wintermute because they dropped the price and suddenly had a whole bunch of new players. So I streamed Wintermute as a result. Oh, right. Oh, fortunately, it's a game that holds up very well even now, 13 years later. Yeah, I know. I know. I just made water just in case. I'm already 10 underweight, but I will drop some stuff. But I've still got half a day to get through, so probably more, depending on how appallingly freezing it is. Right, and before we head off on the next bit, I am going to grab a quick potty break for reasons that I have a 60-year-old bladder, the usual one. And then we shall see if we can get back to the maintenance yard without being chewed upon or attempting to hug a wolf. We'll be back in 2 minutes, maybe 3. Well, the person to ask for about things like hammer locations, depending on your difficulty, is Eugene. But if you're at Desolation Point, I think on Voyager, not sure about Stalker. There's should be a heavy hammer at the forge on the Riken. That's the whaling ship. Right. Yeah, I don't need all this water. So dropping a liter would make sense. No. Oh yeah, no. Yes. There is always the temptation to carry everything with you on the grounds that you might need it. It's oh, let's see. Shot a wolf, ate a wolf, got to my previous campsite in the caves.
Something's gotta go.
Oh, it is extremely cold, but I should have. Yes. Let's see if we can start a fire. Nope. It is extremely cold. I just tend to accept the spawns as they come. Like I say, Eugene has advanced knowledge of the drop tables. My main concern at this point actually is the wolf that's here. It wasn't here last time. And I could really, really, really use a torch. I guess I'm just going to have to light a fire. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to light a fire the expensive way. Well, one way or the other, I was going to have to light a fire, so... Hopefully, I can make it to the other end. Drat. Yeah, I suppose that was inevitable. Yeah, I can run. We'll just do a quick dash to the tunnels and hope that we can make it unscathed. I ate the deer that was here. That was very useful.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
It's a funny thing. I have been playing this game or live streaming it for a significant amount of time.
So cold.
Hang on, where do I go? Oh, I have to go.
Down for a bit.
I have to go up there, don't I? Do I? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I've forgotten. And I haven't really spent much time reading the wiki, so whatever knowledge I have to share has come from playing and from people like Eugene. Talking about people like Eugene, come on, where's the climb marker? Has anybody seen Anna lately? I still haven't heard anything from her on Discord, and it must be nearly 3 weeks since there has been an Anna sighting. Blast. Forgot. Let's climb here. Come on. All right. I can't remember off the top of my head where I found in Void. What difficulty level are you playing at, if I may ask? What we got here? Good morning, Atluxity. How are you doing? Oh, right. I thought there was one at the forge itself, but I mean, not on Interloper, obviously, but that's not a bad idea. Certainly one way of doing it.
Find some place to escape this cold. I hadn't realized it was quite so cold here. We will warm up. Oops. Well, that's not working.
I didn't notice it was this cold when I came through last time. I mean, it makes a sort of sense, but because there would be wind. Actually, there would be wind howling up and down here. No, I would. I mean, I first started playing and streaming on Voyager. Voyager is a good start to the game. And after you get a certain point, then switch up to Stalker. And then when you get bored with Stalker, Interloper is almost a completely different game. Oh, is that how it works? Because I would have had it having a separate who am I to gather? And for the benefit of anybody who doesn't know, which probably isn't anybody listening except for one or two of you, Hinterland have said there's going to be 2 more DLCs in the next year.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Ah, look at this. Perfect weather. Last time there was a wolf here, and I ended up lighting a flare and running around it, which was entertaining, for certain values of entertaining. And if you're a Warframe fan, I didn't see this personally, but it looks like there is going to be a huge add-on to the game coming up later this year, which will take you away from the Origin system to the Tau system. And it looks like there's going to be quite a dramatic shift in that aspect of the game, which could be really, really good. And while I would never say I'm excited about it, it's going to be very interesting to see what they do with it. I'm trying to remember which way I need to go to cut the corner and go around the back. I think it's up there, isn't it? Ah, there he is. Yeah, I've only done this way once, so I'm not massively familiar with it, but that is promising. Where's the wolf gone? Okay, now I'm curious. Because while I've got meat down there, I wouldn't mind getting a spot more.
Oh, he must have gone over this way. Where'd the wolf go? I mean, I know I'm repeating myself. I can't tell whether that's a... So let me see if I get this right. The wolf got shot. Ran away. Elected to take the opportunity to kill a rabbit, which I'm not going to pick up immediately. I can't even see his footprints here. Oh well. Yeah, but I'm not planning on doing much in the way of running, even though I can. Well, the wolves should be dead here, but I don't know the respawning rules, do I? Home sweet home.
Come on. Come on.
As you can see, I do have plenty of water here. Don't know why I'm actually going there when I can simply look out the window here. Let's grab a spot of food. Right, let's drop off some of this stuff.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Yep, done that. So how much coal? I have 14 coal. I think with one thing and another, I've got enough to do what we need to do. Oh, 14 coal. Oh, actually, I do need to check. I do need to check on my metal, so to speak. How metal am I? Okay, I've got 16 metal. We will try and grab some more. What am I doing? All kinds of things. I just don't remember what. Yes. Where's my hacksaw? We are now well set up, I think, for a forging session tomorrow. I hope.
I might have to drop some gear. Feels like night is coming.
Make your mind up. Alright, what do I need to fix? That. Yeah, this is why I needed the rabbit skins. Oh! Is that all the crafting material I've got? He says with a plaintive noise. Ah, no. I thought I should have had more than that. Right, the wolf stuff. This is okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. We are in moderately decent shape. And we have oodles of cloth. And we are at 28 degrees warmth bonus. Which isn't too bad. If I can make another set of deerskin pants, that might be handy. What I need is wolfskin pants, really. I should have done that deal with Sutherland for the wolfskin pants and accepted the fact that I'm going to have to spend forever to make them. But, yeah. So bright and early. It's a bit of a difference, but not huge. But yeah, I take the point. I mean, there's a 0.1 degree difference. But the wolfskin pants, I wish now I'd taken that deal and accept. I mean, the wolfskin pants take almost as long to make as the wolfskin coat, and I've made 2 of those, so yeah, could have done that, couldn't I? Oh well. And then the wolves would have been even less inclined to come bother me. Oh, did I drop? Yeah, I did. Also, it's the principle of the thing. You kind of want to have as much furred clothes made from the animals you've killed as possible. It's sort of half the challenge. I do remember a significant time ago, like grief, nearly 2 years, where my goal was to be as dressed as I possibly could be in garments made from the animals you kill, and I did achieve that on Voyager, and I think I did that on Stalker. So yeah, most of the way there on Interloper. So we will hopefully wake up bright and early and have ourselves a thoroughly good forging session. And then I get to decide what I do next. Well, that's an interesting point. What do oh, actually I forgot something, didn't I? I forgot to do the usual scavenge my torches. So the next thing is, what do I do from here? I could still go after the woodworking tools. Actually, couldn't I? I've got no particular reason not to. I'll have a completely new set of weapons, more arrows. I don't have any specific reason to go back to Coastal Highway, do I? Zone of contamination. Haven't done that in Interloper, obviously. shoot my way across. There's places to stop. And all I really want to do is grab the woodworking tools from one of the buildings. I think I remember which building it's in. I don't see any reason why I shouldn't. And then I can start making all the extra bits I need, starting at Coastal Highway, I suppose. Don't I have 10 kilograms of salt at Coastal Highway? I can trade for it, can't I? So, oh, he needs car batteries for that, which means trips into Desolation Point, because there are no car batteries in Coastal Highway at this point. Oh, okay. So replace the deer skins with wolf skins. At least that might persuade some of the wolves to leave me alone more frequently. It was clear they had tried to fashion a crude splint for the patient's leg. It was ineffective and he was suffering badly. The wolf bite had gone right to the bone, which was visible. Well, that's not the worst someone survived. I know I've talked about Hugh Glass's survival experience. If you've seen the movie Revenant, it will give you a rough idea of what he went through, but the reality was worse. Eh. It's the principle of the thing. And wolf is probably a lot more sustainable. Come on, I want that free fire. Is it too early for free fire? Nope.
Looks like I made it through another night.
Yes, you did.
Too heavy.
Oh, I need cloth. Okay. Yeah, give me a second. I need cloth.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Put all the coal in, Eugene? Oh, right.
Too much stuff to carry.
It's not going to do 150 degrees. Okay. Oh, yes, that's a good idea. I forgot about that. I completely forgot.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry. not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
Here's a thought. I could gather more scrap metal and make another set of weapons, couldn't I? So I'll have 2 sets. Does that make sense? I mean, even if I don't do it right now, I might be able to do it, mightn't I? If I have enough coal. Or I could just continue. Oh no, I need more metal. I definitely would need more metal.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Valid point. I mean, I've already gone. I've already spent all day and all of the night here. And my scurvy risk is... yeah. Excuse me a moment. I don't have anything else for scurvy at this point. Just did. I think I just did. Can't eat anymore. That, I think, is all the scrap metal I've got. Yep, that's everything. That's all my scrap metal. That's all the scrap metal. I still got coal left. My goodness. Oh.
Now we crawl extremely slowly. Yeah, that's a valid point.
Too tired to think straight.
So we will have to sort of slowly make our way through the day. So he can sleep properly tonight. Don't want to. Oh, I don't think I've ever accused you of madness, Eugene. Not even during my internal dialogue. My internal dialogue says a lot of things, but I don't think it's ever accused you of insanity.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
Besides which, I think there is actually a definition for insanity or madness. It's the inability to tell fantasy from reality, technically. Oh, no wonder. Spare weapons. Look, I remembered to put the travois away. No, not the travois. Right. Let's let the poor man sleep, given that he's been awake for 24 hours straight, slaving off over a hot... Hang on, what's my scurvy risk? Not too bad. And that takes down... Didn't take down anything. $117. Yay. It's bordering on the not bad. So we basically then I need to get myself hungry enough to eat 10 cattails. Mission accomplished. And all that was for that benefit. Okay, let's sort out my water in a Eugene approved fashion. Look at me being neat and organized. The world may very well not survive this. Oh, I don't like the small bottles either.
why will you not line up in a manner to which I would like you to become accustomed? Okay, which one of you is being difficult? I don't care. Why won't you line up? Oh, I'm getting terrible. I want my water bottles to all line up neatly. That will do. It's not perfect, but it will do. Right. Let's... Yes, I know. I know they're terrible. Look at this. It offends my sense of order, but not to the extent of actually doing something about it. Although I could line them up on the shelves, couldn't I? Welcome to the Long Dark, everybody, where Eugene and I are discussing the aesthetics of lining up your water bottles. Because that's important. I'm not going anywhere today. I've done everything I needed to so far. I'm going to have to go and do a hunt, obviously, in the next day or so. But that's all right. But we came through this unscathed, unchewed, with more resources. With these, yeah, we've left resources behind us here. Well, I haven't left yet, but you know what I mean. Oh, I was still considering the possibility of going after the woodworking tools, wasn't I? And then I allowed myself to be distracted. So, you know, I was just seeing my own description there, and I thought it said, you can't see it, it's up there, and I thought it said, and then make a new accent clagger. And I thought, what on earth is a clagger? And then I realized it was my own description, and that obviously it actually said dagger. But I was about to think, I'm going to have to find out what this person means by clagger and why it goes with an axe. And yeah, it's like, no, that's me. Okie doke. Yeah, so what we're going to do is basically just trickle our way through the day on minimal sleep so that we can sleep properly tonight. And we are actually most of the way through the day, so that's a good thing. And I need to get hungry enough so I can do something about my vitamin C problem. Now, here's the thing. If the vitamin C problem is going to continue until I get fish. So, yeah, that's a very good point. Is a clagger someone who removes clags from pipes? Or is that a declagger? Apropos of nothing at all, but somehow related, which is another way of saying it's not apropos of nothing. How many of you, well, you're probably all familiar with water purification systems. You know, they have those huge settling tanks and everything else. There is a and you've all heard of divers, right? Professional divers. Well, there is a subset of professional divers whose job it is to swim, to dive into the things like the settling tanks with the, ordure from the people who have, yes, you get the general drift. And their job is to fix things in those situations. It is a profession. It is very well paid, and it is very high risk because their chance of disease and infections is quite high. I'm not sure if it's risky as deep sea diving, but it is definitely risky. So if you've ever wondered how they deal with clogs and repairs in the bottom of those huge settlement tanks for water that comes out of sewage systems, yeah, there are people that go down there to attend to that kind of thing. It must be a nightmare because there's no visibility down there, and they practically have to work solely by touch. And at this point, I am now going to up my language from PG to PG-13. They are, or I have heard them described as, shit divers, because that's what they do as a profession, and get extremely well paid for it, because nobody in their right mind would say, oh, that's what I'll do when I grow up. I can only assume it's the kind of profession one falls into. Pun very much intended. Let's see. Oh, I've got 30. I didn't realize I'd made 30 arrowheads. That is excessive. That's a 30 arrowheads. That's a lot. I didn't realize I'd made 30 arrowheads. I probably should have paid more attention. Of course it is. So I want 2 sheaves of arrows minimum. I have got... Oh, I need to... How many have I actually got? Arrows. 8. I've got 9 simple arrows. I would like 12 minimum. Can't count. I know I won't be able to make 25. Here we go. So I've got 15 spare, and on me I have enough for 2 sheaves of arrows. A sheaf of arrows is 12 arrows. Is a sheaf of arrows 12 arrows or 24? Because now I'm not certain. I think it's 24. That's right. because English longbowmen used to carry, I think it was 2 sheaves of arrows into battle, which was 48. And if they were unlucky, they might actually have to go through the entire battle with what they carried, because there was not necessarily any guarantee of resupply. Although there are exceptions. I know that at the Battle of Cressy, I think it was Cressy. I think at Cressy, Edward III made sure he had wagon loads of arrows accompanying the army. I think it was Cressy. If it wasn't Cressy, then it was Agincourt. I think at Poitiers they had to deal with pretty much just the arrows they had on them, but I'm not 100% positive about that, so if anybody wants to look it up and correct me, feel free. So what can I do while I'm waiting to be tired enough? I can put some...
Something's gotta go.
I am actually tempted to dash into the zone of contamination, to be honest. I do actually have to get back to Coastal Highway. If not right now, then at some point in the future. So that I can pick up whetstones, but hopefully I'll find whetstone somewhere else. Yeah, I'm going to start breaking things down, carving things up. I don't want to use my brand new axe. Got a new axe. It seems somehow sacrilegious.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
Yeah, the old axe actually is at 71%. Actually, there's a reason to avoid the zone of contamination right now. The vitamin C problem is only going to get worse. I need a decent fishing session. Ah. So, nearest fishing around here would either be on the lake, which I could conceivably do if I clear everything else off it, or go back to Mystery Lake and do a good fishing session there. What am I doing? I don't know. Yeah, because between here and the zone of contamination, I've pretty much eaten all, or picked up all the cattails. But if I go back to Mystery Lake, I could fix the vitamin C problem right there, couldn't I? And I don't feel like fishing on the open lake here so much, although I could. There's absolutely nothing to stop me. Clear the wolves out. Shoot the bear if it's back. Light a fire, keep the fire going, and just fish here. I would need to make tip-ups, wouldn't I? What's the recipe for a tip-up? Don't tell me. I'll find out. Fishing tip-up. Sticks, cloth, scrap metal. Yeah, I could make fishing. I could go fishing here. I think that's a viable option, to be honest with you. If I can get a decent day, find a sheltered spot where I can light a fire and do the fishing. I know on that lake that's a little bit of a demand, but I seem to recall there is a place you can do that. I think there is a place where you can actually have a fire in a sheltered spot and use the fishing tip-ups. You'll just, excuse me a second, you just need to have enough firewood. It's not the best situation, to be honest. Doing it in Mystery Lake is much, much better, I think. And the trip back to Mystery Lake is actually... Oh, of course, I got to go across... I forgot. To get back to Mystery Lake, I've got to go across the Forlorn Muskeg. Which is, of course, quite doable. I'm going to have to ponder this. Right. While I ponder, you will have to excuse me for a couple of minutes. I shall return. I could use crowbars. I've got a plethora of crowbars. I could take a crowbar in not very good condition along and use that. All right. But yes, you're right. I haven't touched the... Okay, so I will in fact attempt to alleviate my vitamin C situation with the cattails that I have. That's about the best I can do. So I shall... Yeah, because I mean, Mystery Lake is obviously preferable because I can... yeah, take refuge in a... You've got the fishing hut. You can light a nice secure fire. There's a lot of reasons for going to Mystery Lake. And I am now trying to juggle the time I have left remaining with what we're going to do next. Heading off through the Forlorn Muskeg into Mystery Lake, that's a beginning subject for a live stream. If I started now, yeah, that's not going to work so well. So we shall pootle around here. It's still early in the day. And I do have a free fire day. So I will take the opportunity to start a fire, seeing as I have sticks.
Come on.
I do have more sticks over here, don't I? No, I've got more sticks in the other location. So I've got a free fire at any rate. Which might... yeah, barely manageable. Oh, I only got down to 1%. I don't have any... If I had birch bark, you can use birch bark to extend your vitamin C situation. It does give you a bit of vitamin C. I don't... oh, I do. Oh, that will work. Ah, look at that. I can make tea. I know this is a bit of a waste of tea, but... oh no, those were reishi mushrooms. Yeah, don't get anything from reishi mushrooms, but you do from birch bark, and you do from rose hips. I looked at this and I thought, where is it? I thought that was rose hips, and no, they is not. How many feathers have I got? Actually, another reason for going... oh no, I can do that here, can't I? Do I have feathers? Yes, I do. I do have feathers, so I could start a arrow making session. I definitely want some more. That's a bit redundant. I'm getting indecisive in my old age.
Yeah. I do need arrows. That was one reason. I'm gonna need those. I'm gonna need those. Yeah, you can see what I mean by crowbars. I could just take a spare crowbar along. Grab my feathers. Grab the... Actually, temporarily, let's grab the old stuff. Because if we're breaking down wood, where's my old axe? Where's my new axe, I should say? Where's my axe gone? There's a 71% axe. Pop that away. Alright. Look at me. Pretending like I know what I'm doing. Spare coal over there. Where did I... Yes, I thought I did. I'm just saving the fire, really. And I could make more water.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Why am I making more water, you may ask? Because... you always need water. That took too long. I don't have the quality tools on me, do I? Forgot my quality tools. And this is one of the reasons I'm so terrible about just leaving them behind.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Oh, I just got some... Oh, my archery expert went up to level 4. That's always nice. well, this took me all day anyway. Oh, that's a good one. I haven't had the... To be honest with you, yeah, never mind. But my archery skill, yeah, just... yeah. It's life gets a lot easier when you can crouch while firing. Yeah, I know the fire went out. I basically ran out of wood. Not sure. Honestly. Probably. Yeah, I probably did. I think it's in the yeah, it's obviously in the lockers.
I might have to drop some gear. It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Oh, it was a nice day. Okay, so I now have 17 arrows, which is an awfully nice situation to be in. Yes, much better situation than I was in previously. That's actually more arrows I've had. Yeah, stay on target. That's actually more arrows I've had than in the whole game. I shall take it with me. And now I have to go to Forlorn Muskeg to stock up on cattails, because I've pretty much denuded everything here and over in the transfer pass. And so now I have to. I am forcing the situation. Right. So we shall now, oh, I say sleep through the night. Pretty much.
That's good for one shot. Knowing me, I'll probably shoot a wolf with it, and that won't work. I realise I actually had a title, oh grief, ages and ages ago. Can you shoot a deer with a fire-hardened arrow? Danny saw that one, and yes, we concluded no, you can't. And today, the other day, we absolutely confirmed you can't shoot a wolf with a fire-hardened arrow either. Well, you can, and it doesn't like it, but yeah, it doesn't do anything substantive. But it is amusing. Alright, now there's no point checking anything to repair because I can't in this, but still. At least I've got everything below that. Excuse me while I mutter meaninglessly to myself. I need to repair that travois at some point. Well. Yes, yeah. That is always a good idea. Well, it's quite bright out. Is it bright enough? I'm really forcing my decision here. So I know, like I say, I was think. Oh yeah, I was thinking, Eugene. Instead of taking the hammer to Mystery Lake, I'll take one of the crowbars because I've got several. So supposedly, if it's bright enough, oh, look at that! It's bright enough for me to research. Well, I've seen worse days. No, I'm not going to eat all of them. I mean, I should be able to get more at Mystery Lake, so I will save myself a few just in case. But I've certainly seen worst possibilities than this to go. Rummaging around the countryside, if that's the correct expression. I don't really rummage around the countryside, do I? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Pedantic. I didn't actually know there was a difference. I've been mentally calling them crowbars this entire time. So, here is the current plan. starting with tomorrow morning's live stream, we head for Mystery Lake and fishing. Yeah, this is actually a good day for doing it. Apart from the minor, you know, it's not too cold, relatively early. So good day for the trip. Could even clear up, who knows? That's a very poor excuse. So yeah, we will obviously resume this tomorrow morning. I'll come up with something stoic for the title. Or not. Hope you all have. Well, no, it's a good thing to know. I mean, as a good thing to know. As anything's a good thing to know. I don't like the way the fog has already started to move in. I really, really don't. But we still have time. And that hopefully won't stay all day. Don't really feel like crossing Forlorn Muskeg in thick fog. Not with bears bookending the railway line. Anyway. Thank you everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back with Warframe this evening, as it's the beginning of the week. That means the usual weekly cycle starts on Warframe unless I decide to do something different, which I might. Who knows? Maybe I'll do Soulframe instead. I haven't played Soulframe enough recently, but Soulframe is still a game that's sort of settling into what it might eventually be. Although, having said that, Warframe is, given the nature of the updates, Warframe's almost never going to be a finished game. Apparently, Warframe's been out since 2013, so it's been out about as long as The Long Dark. And it's changed dramatically in that time, and it shows no sign of slowing down. It's still a profitable game. So it could actually carry on for years. Warframe could be the new World of Warcraft. And World of Warcraft is still going, as I understand it. Anyway, I hope you all have a remarkable day. Don't forget to hug your fur babies. Of course. Now I'm completely thrown off whatever it was I was going to say. Hug your fur babies, be excellent to each other, be kind to children and animals, the kind of thing. I will see you all next time. Thank you very much for watching.